When the smoke finally cleared and the guns fell silent, Stalingrad lay in ruins. A city once alive with steel, industry, and the rhythm of everyday life had been reduced to broken walls, frozen streets, and memories whispered through the wind. But even in destruction, something survived. Something stronger than fire, stronger than winter, stronger even than war itself. It was the spirit of the people. In the first days after the battle, civilians emerged cautiously from the cellars where they had lived for months. Their faces were thin, their eyes tired. But within those eyes burned the quiet strength of those who had endured the unendurable. They stepped slowly through the ruins, searching for loved ones, searching for signs of life, searching for anything that could begin the process of healing. The city was silent, not with the silence of surrender, but with the silence of survival. And then, the rebuilding began. Piece by piece, brick by brick, people gathered what remained of their world and started shaping a new one. Men lifted stones with frost-bitten hands. Women cleared rubble from the streets. Children collected pieces of wood and metal, transforming debris into hope. There were no machines at first, no grand plans, only determination and the deep unspoken belief that a city capable of enduring such suffering deserved to live again. Gradually, walls rose from the frost. Factories were repaired and reopened. Schools welcomed children once more, their laughter echoing across streets that had been silent for so long. And as Stalingrad rebuilt, it remembered. Monuments rose from the ashes. Simple at first, then grand. Each one a reminder of the sacrifices made and the lives lost. Cemeteries stretched across the hills, rows upon rows of wooden crosses covered in snow and warmed only by the hands that placed flowers at their base. Survivors visited the ruins where they once lived, touching the walls, whispering the names of those who never returned. Some stood in silence, others knelt, all remembered. Years passed, and the scars of war slowly faded. But they never disappeared. The city grew again, its streets filled with people, its factories humming with life, its river flowing quietly under the rising sun. Stalingrad, reborn as Volgograd, became a symbol not only of victory but of endurance, of resilience, of the human spirit's ability to rebuild even after the darkest of nights. And atop the Mamayev Kurgan, the towering statue known as the Motherland Calls lifted her sword to the sky. A monument, not to war, but to the promise that such suffering should never happen again. Visitors came from around the world. They walked among the memorials, stood before the eternal flame, and felt the weight of history in every stone and every whisper of wind. Some came to honor ancestors, some came to understand the past. All left changed, because Stalingrad is not just a place, it is a lesson, etched in ice, fire, and sacrifice. A reminder that even in the darkest moments, humanity can find strength, and that from the ruins of war, a city, a people, a nation can rise again. Today, the Volga flows quietly through a city rebuilt, its waters reflecting lights instead of flames, its banks filled with families, children, and the rhythm of life restored. And as the sun sets over Volgograd, casting golden light across the rebuilt skyline, one truth remains. The world may remember the battle, but the people remember the cost. And through memory, Stalingrad lives forever.